Hey, so I'm so excited. We have Lynn Clark, who is on our team, and she's been killing it with her sales and enrolling. And one of the ways that she's been doing it is with these really fun bingo parties, which just sounds fun. And I feel like if you're having fun, it's a magnet. More people are drawn to that. And so, Lynn, before you talk about that, will you share kind of your why? Because I love your why.
Okay.
And then dive into the bingo parties because I'm so excited to learn about these. You guys, the bingo parties she did, she sold $600 almost in a night. And what did you have? And you booked 8 parties from it?
Yeah.
So insane. So I can't wait to hear all the tea. But first, tell us your why.
Okay. Hi guys. Thanks for having me, by the way, Kelly. So my why, my motto, I have a motto for my why. I think you should have a motto for your why. Something that's really easy to sum it up. So my motto is never choosing between eggs or milk. I literally can't talk about it without getting choked up. Every time, no matter how many times I share this story, and I share it all the time. I mean, I've been a single mom raising my boys for like 15 years. So I've always been looking for a way to make extra income. Nothing has ever like really worked for me. And then I came upon my last business. It was another nail company. Um, and like my second month, I was hitting the top sellers list. And I was like, what is this? This is crazy. I never sold anything in my life. So it went from like just putting food on the table to wow, this is awesome. This is blowing up. It gave me so much confidence. And just so much inspiration. I just really want to share that with like every woman that I know. So yeah, that's my why. Like it started just to put food on the table. Like my kids grow up like with holes in their shoes, you know? Um, there's so much mom guilt, you guys know, like related to that, but I always did the best that I could.
Yes.
But direct sales gave me the opportunity to rise above all of that. And like, so now um, I've
We're
been
all
able
we're
to
all tearing up with
do so much for my kids for this. Like now they're 19, 21, and 23. But like I was able to pay for my son to go to CDL school. I was able to like take all my boys um like zip lining when my oldest son graduated high school. Like I could pay for them to get snowboarding lessons. There's so
you.
many things that I've been able to do. So I can't talk anymore about that.
I just wanted you to share this because like when you shared it with me on our one-on-one call, um, it was like boom, like it hit hard. And I can relate. We have similar stories, but it's just a powerful why. And that's why we need to share the opportunity because there's other people out there that might need this as well. And look at how
Yeah.
that's changed your life and my life, and I'm sure many of you on here watching. So
Yeah,
thanks for sharing that. Thanks for being
for sure.
vulnerable, Win.
I think all the time, like, because I joined under my cousin originally, and she didn't even end up staying very long. And I think about it all the time. What if she never asked me? What if she was too scared to approach me?
That's powerful. I just got chills.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, let's get into bingo. I've been doing bingo now for a couple years. It's so much fun. So first off, I have like a mock group that you guys are welcome to join. It shows like some of the ideas of posts that I do, and I have like a whole training video and everything. And if you guys want, I'll share that link with Kelly later. So anyways, what I do is first off, I used to set up a new group every time I did a party, but then I found that to be really overwhelming. So for the past couple of months, I've actually just only been using one group, okay, for all my parties. So I don't have to keep remaking party groups. And there's a lot of bonuses to that, which I'll share in a moment. But what I do is I put all my hosts into that group. I get as many hosts together as I can, and I just do the party all at once. This helps to bring in a lot of people, a lot of engagement, and a lot of interaction. Then if I just had one host who might only invite three people, like who knows, you know? So I set up one group and I set up the group or I should say I invite my hosts and give them an invite script on Sundays. We party on Thursdays.
Okay.
So that
When you
gives them
say,
plenty of time.
I'm going to
Hmm?
interrupt you with questions here and there. When you say group, are you meaning like a messenger chat or like an actual Facebook group for
A
your
Facebook
hosts?
group.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep. So I send all the info to invite to my hosts on Sunday and I do all the host coaching. I encourage them to send messages, not just hit the invite button, all of that.
Hmm.
Um, and then from there, I like to give them several days in advance because then they're not stressed about, oh my God, I have to get these invites out like tonight, you know? And then I'll do like I have that group preloaded with all the important stuff like videos on how to apply, what it is, catalog, removal, all the stuff that people want to know. But then from there, I really only am posting once a day, maybe even every other day, because I don't want this to be overwhelming to anybody. And I just think having too many posts nowadays is just too much. And honestly, I feel like Facebook groups have changed a lot. Not that many people are wanting to engage on all the posts, anyways. They just want the fun party night. So that's not my focus. My focus is the party night.
Okay.
But I do keep a post pinned that has all the links of everything that's important, like the ones I just mentioned, right? So they don't have to even scroll if they don't want to. They can look at that one main post and it's got everything that they want to find, right?
Okay.
Um, and
What would you
then
put? Tell me what you put in that pin post. Like, what are some of the things you put in there?
um so let me just see. So I have like a how to win the party giveaway, how to turn on notifications, how to apply, how to remove. I'm pulling up my group now to make sure I don't forget anything. The party points, I have that up. So my party points, I do make a separate post for.
Okay.
And on that, what I do is every time somebody earns points, I tag them in that party post point graphic post. So first off, it's easy for me to see at the end like how many points people have because I give points for like the basic things, right? Like join my VIP, hosting, I give them double points. So whatever they got, I double their points. Shopping, I give them 1 point every $10 they spend. If they invite a friend, they get a point for that, joining my VIP, all that stuff. So I just keep
Okay.
track of it in that post. So also that post keeps bumping up and keeps popping up. And people keep seeing, oh, there's a party giveaway. Oh, she's got more points than me. Oh my gosh, I want to win. Like some people get really competitive about winning.
The competitive
Um,
side, that would be me.
yeah. So yeah, so I do that. Um, and then I also do an early bird sale. The first people that shop and spend at least $50 on the website get a $5 coupon for their next order. So I just use my coupon product credits, right? And I divvy those out. I do keep track of those so I can follow up, check back with people, make sure they don't forget to use it. And I do give them a time limit too, even though those don't expire. I give them a time limit. So it's up to you what you want to do, but I do like 2 weeks on mine, or you might do a month if you want. It's up to you. Okay. And then besides that, I also do go live on one night to take my nails off. And then the next night I'll go live to put them on. And so I do that before the bingo night. This just helps to like boost like people remembering, oh yeah, that group is there. And it's also an opportunity for hosts to send the videos out because what I do, I just go live from my normal Facebook page and I go live publicly. And then my host can share those to their personal page. Hey guys, I'm having a party for this product. Isn't it amazing? Like come check out our group. I also then can share that live to my VIP group, my party group, my business page, anybody I want. So for me, it's just like saving time. So I do that and then okay. Oh, and then also I have like a post because I'm like not read like making a group every time. The way that I manage knowing who the new people are that have joined is I have it set up so the group automatically posts for makes the like welcome our new members, right? That like automatic post you can set up in your group. I have that set up so it automatically posts every three people that join. And so
I didn't know you
then
could automatically do that. You just blew my mind right
yeah, yeah.
there.
And so
You need to do
actually it's
that.
under admin assist and you can actually change what the actual post says. So mine, I have it say, tell us which host invited you. Here's what to expect for our manifest. Thursday's going to be bingo night. Shop your host's link to help her earn free Kleo Kolor and scroll the group to learn more about the amazing salon quality gel nails and press-ons that last without chipping, cracking, peeling, or pop-offs. The removal process is easy and doesn't require soaking your nails or damaging them. I love this opportunity to bring you inspiration, self-love, and confidence. Let me know if you have any questions and invite your friends. And then I include the my link tree that I have a host link tree. I put all my host links on that link tree so that people don't get confused about what link to shop. And so they click on the link tree, they look for their host's name, click on their host's link, and then they can shop their host's link. So yeah, I automatically have that welcome post, and then every day or two, I'm scrolling the group and looking for that welcome post. And then I click on each person's name, I friend request them, and I send them a message. I'm just like, hey girl, thanks for joining our group. Bingo's Thursday night, and I include a link to the group because I don't know if you guys have ever joined a group and then you can't find it again.
Yeah, totally. It's so smart. It's so
Yeah,
smart.
yep. So I always message them the link to the group. So they're like, oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. I'm gonna go check it out right now. Um, so I do that, and then I'll start asking little questions like, have you tried Clio Color? Usually it's no, because we're like a brand new company. And then I'm like, are you interested in gels or press-ons? And I just kind of get the conversation rolling from there. Some people ghost me and never message me. That's fine. Some people, though, do. I would say it's like 50-50. I think it's worth it, though, because I'm opening up the communication to the person and it only takes me a couple of minutes. And then by the end of the party, when I follow up with them, it's not spammy like, hey, are you going to buy our stuff or what? I've already
Yeah.
talked to them. I've already built up relationship. I've already like checked out their profile and I'm like, wow, your dog is so cute in your cover photo. I love that. So I do try to like add in little like, stuff not about the business. If I can find anything we have in common. And then okay, so then
So
bingo
really
night.
quick to
Oh yeah.
clarify, you have this same group
Yeah.
on it, and this is the only group you use for all your bingo parties. And so you
Yeah.
just add new anytime you get new hostesses and you're doing a new bingo party, it goes in the same group.
Yep.
Okay,
So I've
cool.
been doing this for 2 months. So I had to like delete out stuff from my last business. And I'm just reusing it because why not? I mean, I don't know. But so the nice thing about that, okay, is the bingo night I did last week, one of these gals shop, she spent $100. She hadn't commented on any posts or anything. I looked at her profile and I couldn't see our mutual friends either. So I couldn't figure out who her host was. So I was like, hey, I just wanted to check in and see who your host is and make sure she gets credit. And she was like, oh, I don't even know any of those girls. I was just making dinner and I saw you go live and I popped in and I thought it looked fun,
I
you know?
love that. I
Yeah.
love it.
And then she booked a party too.
Is it a private group or a public?
Yeah, it's private.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So then bingo night starts, right? So first what I do is I tell my why, but also I have something ready to talk about as soon as I'm live. That's not even related because you know how it takes a couple of minutes for people to pop on. The
Yeah.
last thing in my mind you want to do on a live is be sitting there waiting because it's boring.
That is
Nobody's
boring.
gonna watch that replay.
And
They're gonna
especially,
leave.
yeah, at the replay, it's like you want to be like high
Yeah.
energy right from the start. Yeah,
Yeah. So not that I'm worried about people watching the bingo replay, but for my other lives, that's something I'm always thinking about. Like, I don't know, have something to talk about that would happen in my day, you know?
that's a good
And
tip.
also the excitement piece, Kelly, is really important. I think the best piece of advice I ever saw was that when you're live, exaggerate how excited you are. Like, be way more excited than you really are because that's when it's like engaging to watch.
Yes,
Otherwise, people are going to get bored and they're going to pop out of there. So
that's
do
so
be
true.
excited. Hmm.
That's great advice. I love
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Okay. So I tell my why really quick and I'm like, hey guys, I'm not going to, talk about this forever, but I have to talk about this because this might resonate for you. And if whatever. So then I tell host rewards, hey, our hosts are earning double rewards this month. Let's make sure they get super spoiled. This is where they're at so far. And I tell where the hosts are at so far. Then if I'm doing any deals, I tell that. So like I do free shipping when they spend 100. That's my deal. And then I also say anybody that shops is going to get one of these bags. And I just have like a nail brush, a cuticle pusher, a stronger nail file because I feel like our gels, you need a little bit of stronger file.
You
And
do.
then a glass nail file too, because then I like to smooth the edge with the glass file because these kind of will leave a rough edge. So smooth it with that. And I tell them that. Um, yeah, so I also send that out and I tell them like girls, you're gonna want that nail scrubber because if you're doing the press-ons, you get dirt under your nails, it's gonna drive you nuts. You want that nail scrubber, okay?
Love
Um,
it.
so I just like I try to like be funny and just have fun with them and stuff. Okay, and then I'll explain how to play.
So
So
wait,
I
really
have
quick
yeah,
before you jump in. Are you, so when you send that out, is that when you send out nails? Are you selling from your stock or from the website?
yeah, I'm selling from my stock.
Okay.
And then what I do is I let them know I'm going to send you an invoice and then and I tell them too, I'm going to hang out with my husband after this, so you're not going to see the invoice tonight. It's going to come to you in the morning. Pay by afternoon if you can. No rush, but I am going to be making orders on your host's link by the evening and I'm going to be shipping out if you've got it all paid up. So I let people know that like
I
I'm
love that.
busy. I'm
Love
not
the
gonna spend all night.
boundaries.
Yeah. And then I let them know too, like I ship out once, maybe twice a week. So make sure you get your invoice paid tomorrow so it gets shipped out or it might not go out, right?
Mhm.
I'm just honest with people and I let them know that. And then I shop their host's link for the orders. So, um, okay. And then so I have
When you
these,
say, sorry, when you
yeah.
shop, what do you mean you shop the host links?
So like whatever, okay, so like I write down the total of orders that each host got, right? From her friends.
Yeah.
So like if she got 150 in sales, I go onto her link and I replace my inventory
Okay.
by spending 150 on her link.
Okay. But you're not like drop shipping to the person. You're just replenishing your stock.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
replenishing my stock and I think you could probably do it in either way. Um,
True.
this is just what I've been doing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to get clear. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so then I explain how to play, and I have these cards I got off of Amazon. They're like double-sided, so I can see the card like on my side, it's reversed, so you know what I mean? Like on video, it shows the right number for them.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, okay, back up. So first off, I have a post in the group for bingo night, and it's like, hey, we're playing bingo on Thursday. Pick any five numbers between 1 and 25. Drop them in the comments below. Set a reminder for Thursday at whatever time, right? So then when I'm going live, I'm like, Hey, did you guys write down your bingo numbers? Because you're going to want to be watching for your bingo numbers. And inevitably, people are like, wait, I didn't get in my bingo numbers. So I'm always ready to say, if you didn't comment your bingo numbers on the post, it's no big girl, no big deal, girl. Everything gets lost in groups. I know. So just comment them now. Any five numbers between 1 and 25, just put them in the comments now and don't forget to write them down, right? Um, and then I do have it pulled up on my computer too, like the bingo board post, because people always also are like, oh, I didn't write them down. I don't remember what they are. So I have that ready to tell them. But you could just say, just pick five new numbers, put them in the comments
Yeah.
now. Like, and I kind of go off of an honor system, but they have to watch their numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so I let them know, be watching for your numbers, and I'm going to be pulling these cards. And the first person to say bingo in the comments is going to win the prize. And sometimes I do different things. Like I might do some makeup from my other company that I rep. I might do nails from this company. I might do some free stuff that I've got on hand. Like you could pick anything that you want to do for the giveaway. You could show it then or later. It's totally up to you.
Hmm.
I think do what works for you and your business. And then I say, I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite nails, and you can claim them as I show them. So just say claim and the number I'm holding up, and it's yours. I'm going to send you an invoice tomorrow morning, and we go from there. So then when I'm actually doing bingo, I'm just going to pretend like I'm doing bingo, okay?
Yes, please.
I'll be like, all right, girls, number four. Okay, here's what we got for number four. This is Galaxy Glimmer. Can we just, for real, look at how gorgeous this is? I mean, come on, look at that color shift. I only have two of these available, so you're going to have to get those fast fingers out and type in because you're going to have to say claim number four fast before somebody else does because you're going to miss out if you don't get it now. And I just like start talking about it. I'm talking the whole time. I even tell little things like, yeah, I was wearing this. I think about Drama Fan. This reminds me of Drama Fan. I literally almost rear-ended someone looking at my nails wearing Drama Fan. So like if I
Oh my
have little
gosh, I
stories
love
like
that.
that, like I
It's so
say it.
distracting.
Yeah. So I like keep talking and I'm excited about it. And as I'm showing things, I'll be like, yep, this is a long almond. And then I'll be like, we also have coffin, square, round, short, medium, whatever you want, girl. So tell me in the comments what types of styles you want to see. Tell me what your favorite colors are. I'll kind of just like randomly say stuff like that here and there. Um, and then what I do also is I have a prize wheel. Um, my office is like a mess because I just had bingo last night too, and I don't even know where is oh here it is. Um, so I have a little prize wheel, and every two items they claim, I spin the wheel also. So people get super excited for that. And it's funny, last night I was making a joke. I was like, don't be judging on my wheel, girl, because, I've been changing this wheel up for a couple of years and I lose my marker. Then I use Sharpie and then I had to use sticky notes because I couldn't wash off the Sharpie. Like I just like I'm just like, you guys, my life is a mess. But yeah, don't worry that you have everything perfect, is my point. Okay. Just do it and be yourself, and people are going to laugh and have fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's more relatable when you're not perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's like that. And then, what'll happen is like eventually somebody will win bingo, right? Sometimes two people will win at once. And I'm like, ooh, I'm sorry. Like the first person whose comment I saw, she's our winner, but we can play again. You guys want to play again? Throw up some hearts, say yes in the comments if you want to play again. And then I'll play a second round if people are shopping. And if they're not though, I just cut it off at just the one round. And then from there, what I do is, and I'll show the bingo prize there if I didn't in the beginning. And then oh wait, I have to show you guys too. So one of the things on my wheel is a surprise. So I have this bag like full of like all kinds of random goodies, like little velvet hair ties, like setting spray, makeup poofs, cuticle pushers, lip masks. I have like a bunch of just random stuff in here that I'll pull out for Um the surprise like slice on the wheel. So that's fun. People love that. And yeah, so every two items they claim they get a spin on there. And I just have like I have like a box. I put like their name with a sticky note, everything that they claim. I'll write on it what they got when they did their prize wheel spin also. Um and then from there, when I'm like closing, what I'll say is, hey, if I've never sent you an invoice before, shoot me your email and mailing address. And also, if you if you like won a half off set, because I also have on that wheel add on a half off set, I'm like, you can claim that for my inventory link. So I have my inventory all set up on Yumi Who. And then I include my inventory link in the comments. I have it like pinned to my clipboard so I can just paste it. Um, and a lot of times people will go through my inventory and add on also. And then I also let people know that if they got gels, I'm going to also add on a light, and I'm going to also add on a remover for everyone unless they message me and tell me they don't need those. And yeah, so that's it. And then I send them the invoice if and then what I do when I'm sending the invoice in the morning, I'll say, "Hey, wasn't that like so fun? I want to throw you a bingo night too, because all your friends are going to be obsessed over these nails also. So I'm going to send you a $10 coupon code for your next order that you can use at your party if you book with me. I have next week available or 2 weeks from today or whatever. I always have like my two dates in mind that I offer, and I say, what's going to work better for you? And
Are you
always
saying this
just
live?
no, I say that in messages.
Okay, okay.
When I, well, I still bring up like, hey, book a party,
Yeah,
you're going to get double points. But when I'm messaging them their invoice, I say that. Um,
sure.
and then if there's somebody that were just in that group and they were shopping without a host, I'm like, hey, how about I just set you up your own rewards link? We do bingo night again, next week or the following week, and I'm gonna shop on your link with this money. So you're already gonna have host rewards. What do you say? Which week is gonna work better? Right? So those are kind of like my two things that I say to people when I'm like, hey, let's book a party. I always go for the party. Um,
Love it.
and
That's brilliant.
yeah, and that's basically like it.
Oh my gosh, this is brilliant and sounds so fun. Everyone is like loving this, and I hope you guys have been taking a million notes. Uh,
I know
what
I talk fast.
questions,
I'm
does
sorry.
anyone have any questions they want to ask Win about this? Like any clarification, you can write in the chat or unmute yourself if you have any questions on the logistics of doing this. Everyone's just like, we need the replay so we can like absorb it all. Okay, so I have a question. So when you're live, you show them the nails, you got the number, they comment if they want to buy it,
Yeah.
and they also mark off their bingo card.
Yep.
And then when
Yep.
they
They
get a
just mark down
bingo,
their numbers.
and then when they get a bingo, what do they get again?
So it depends. Like sometimes, like I might do like a free press on set. So this is part of why sometimes I don't show what it's going to be till the end. Because if they ordered, I'm going to send them something
True.
better. Because if they didn't order, I don't want to pay for shipping for a gift, right?
Yeah,
So if they didn't order, I'm gonna say, hey, you won a $10 coupon code, right?
right.
Uh,
Smart.
or something that I can just send in an envelope that I don't have to pay shipping for. So it
Yeah.
just depends.
Yeah. Okay. So you just say, "Yay, Amy, you won a prize," and then you keep playing, and then there's more people saying bingo, and then you're like, "Good job." How are you pushing the sales then? I might have missed that.
So like when I'm like showing the number, right? And I'm showing like all this great stuff and I'm like and I just randomly pull stuff out. And but if I notice that they're really loving something in particular, I'll start pulling more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Um so, and I'm just like, girl, isn't this so cute? I only have one of these, okay, you guys? So you gotta be fast. If you want this, just say claim four. It's all yours. Every two spins. Don't forget, you're gonna get spin on that prize wheel, girl. Hey, Amy, you only got one more thing you gotta claim to get your next spin. So,
Okay.
like,
Every two purchases,
yep.
they get a spin. Okay, okay.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
getting the big
Um,
overall picture.
what's that?
I said I'm getting the big picture now.
Yeah. And then I just keep running through the stuff. I keep showing them. It is a little harder to show the gels because they're like in this thing.
True.
But I have like some that are my own personal, so I'll pull and I'll open it up so they can see it. And I'm like, you guys, these are so much prettier. You just saw, right? Those are so much prettier than they really look on this little sticker. And like last night, I did end up getting a lot of gel sales. My first time, it was mostly press on sales. So I just think you have to be prepared to for anything. Like different people love different things. So different nights, you're gonna sell different things. I would
True.
say have like a variety of things. And yeah, if you see like people are really loving the neutrals or they're loving the glitters or they're loving the almonds, like show more of that.
Smart. Beth has a question, but before your question, I just want to say this before I forget. The thing I love about this so much is that you can really systemize this and automate it where it's like you have the one group, you have once you get it all set up, then it's like it's a good a well-oiled machine. You show up on your Thursday, you do your live. You know what I mean? You
Hmm.
figure out this system and kind of get it all automated, and then it's just like boom, boom, boom.
Yep. And I also invite my VIP to play too. I'm like, hey, come and support a sister VIP. We're doing bingo this week, and then some people, just my VIP, will just come in to play.
That's
And then I'm like, hey, girl, let's set you up a rewards link so you get credit for this. So I'll offer her that actually when I'm sending her invoice before I end up like putting it onto a host's link.
okay. Um, what was like, oh, do you promote your VIP group in that group and say, hey, go join the fun over there?
Yeah. Yeah, I let them know like in my VIP, I have giveaways and I have more deals and stuff like that. So you don't want to miss out on joining my VIP. And then also like with my hosts, I before we start, like when I send out I create a group chat first off with my hosts. Um, and just my host for that week, to be clear. And I always message them privately though, one by one. And I'm like, hey sister, before you start adding your people to this group, I just want to check in and see, like, what do you think about we create your own separate group? We run your launch party there and you join my team because then you can get commission and the host rewards, and I'm going to help you run it. So I think, don't forget to try to upsell getting
Yeah.
people to just join.
Yes, I love that. Didn't you say you had two people join from your last night's being a party?
Yeah, so last night, one of the gals is joining this weekend, and she's going to use her host credits towards her kit. And then the other gal, she was on one of my previous teams, and she's just needed that little bit of a nudge and a push to just be ready. So yeah, they're both going to join this weekend.
That's so exciting. I love that. Beth, what's your question?
Okay, I'm super excited. I'm going to keep it short. I used to do bingos and they were great, but at the beginning of this, I was like, I'm not going to buy a bunch of inventory and I'm not going to ship stuff out to people. But now I'm all excited about bingo again. So I'm like, ah.
Yeah. So,
Um,
I mean, you could like just have some inventory on hand and like you could just shop online and ship it directly to them too from the website if you wanted. Like, I don't think you have to feel like you need to have a ton of inventory. I also do vendor events though. So for me, like, I have inventory on hand, but I will say I get way more sales from doing bingo than just like having a party that I post in. Like,
Yeah, that makes
it's not
sense.
I've
even
totally
comparable.
I've totally seen it work, and I want to ask real quick how you figure in your shipping and your prize costs and all that, and how much do you charge? Like, do you just charge a flat $20 for every set, or how do you do that?
So I charge for the sets, I charge what the website charges. And then for shipping, I do $5 flat shipping. Unless it's got the remover, then I do seven.
And you charge
Um,
them for that?
yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then oh, and I send my invoices out through PayPal Business. I only use PayPal Business, and here's why. I get charged the 2% or whatever it is, but for me, it's worth it because at the end of the year when I do my taxes, it's so much easier to track. Every single business purchase that I make through my PayPal business account. And so I don't use that for anything other than business purchases. For me, it makes it easier at the end of the year to do my taxes. So I don't take any other forms of payment. You pay my PayPal invoice and that's it. But the nice thing about PayPal Business is that people can pay by their debit card, they can pay by Venmo, and they can pay by PayPal. So automatically they can pay how they want.
Oh, that's super cool. I used to do my bingos in my VIP group because I already had people there and I didn't have to make a new group. But is it a problem if you try to do that with bingo since you have it all preset?
No, I tried it that way for like a month before I did this new group thing, and I just wasn't a fan. I felt like it didn't work as well. I don't know why.
It kind of gets repeat, same people.
Yeah, and I don't know. It didn't work out as good. I can't put my finger on why.
Okay, cool. Thank you for doing that.
Did it
I'm so
Yeah.
work well
excited
for
now.
you, Beth? I think I'm intrigued by both ideas. Beth, did it work well for you when you did it in your VIP group?
Yeah, in fact, you even called me back once when we were in the other thing, and I was like, "Oh my God, Kelly's coach is calling me." But you were like, "How did you do your mega bingo?" Because it was like a big deal. It turned out so good. One night, I my husband was always helping me, and he's like acts all bashful, but he loves the attention, and the girls all loved him. And so one night, I did a thing where if we sold 50 sets in an hour, he would let me put a set on him. And I'm telling you, girls were flipping over themselves. We
I
sold
love that.
60 sets in an hour. They bought a pink set for me to put on him. And we were laughing so hard we were crying. So yeah, it was
Love
amazing.
that.
That is
And
so
the
funny.
only problem with the VIP group is I did feel like it was the same people over and over. They weren't even wearing the sets. They just wanted the fun. So maybe that was part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
you know
you,
what? I
how
think that's
often
what
did
it
you,
was for me too, was VIP. Some VIP, you know that you have those people that only want to play for free stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it was.
that makes
Yeah.
sense. Did you, I could see the value of doing it like quarterly in your VIP group. You know what I
I
mean?
did mine once a month. Yeah.
Once a month, quarterly,
And I've
something.
already
Yeah.
tagged in my VIP group now, hey, is anybody up for bingo? And I haven't been getting much response because I'm in Facebook jail. But even on that one, when I mentioned bingo, they were like, yeah, 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 we can do that. I was like,
Yeah, I do it in my VIP sometimes do. I do all kinds of live games and sales in my VIP.
Fun. I love this.
now I'm
And one of
excited
the
about bingo again.
I
Sorry.
know that's one of the reasons I think this works is because it's so fun for you and
Yeah.
it's so fun for
Yeah.
them. It's just
Yeah.
pure fun, which we love. Okay, a couple more questions in the chat. Cassidy said, I think I missed this question, but how do you get a card and can't yeah, how do you get a card?
So if I don't give them like a card, that's like too much for me to worry about. For me to worry about. I like easy way everything. So I just tell them pick any five numbers between 1 and 25. And that if they didn't share it on like my bingo post that tells them, hey, we're playing bingo at such and such time, comment your five numbers below. I just tell them to comment them in the comments of the
Yeah.
live so that at least everybody feels like it's fair, right? If that person happens to win. And I just tell them to write them down. And I do an honor based system. I mean, I do ask them, like, hey, awesome. Like when they do say bingo, I'll say, yay, everybody drop some love and hearts, drop your bingo numbers in the comments below, and we'll just double check. And I don't really Double check.
I love that you don't use bingo cards because always felt like that would be the most complicated part. So
Yeah,
this is
I'm
so
not
great.
doing that.
It feels very simple. Okay, and then Kathy wants to know about host credits on the kit.
So, when you buy your kit, there's a spot for entering a coupon code, just like if somebody's shopping.
Yeah, so you can actually, you guys, and I don't know if you knew this, but you can actually give your someone that's maybe interested in the business, you can give them product credit towards a kit. That's
Mhm.
one of the things I think is so freaking awesome about the product credit. You can't offer this publicly, but like in a private message, you can say, "Hey, I'd love to give you, $20 towards your kit or whatever." And so it's a great way to kind of encourage that.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions, ladies? And when is there anything else that we need to know to do this?
I don't think so. I say just like fail forward. That's my motto.
Yes,
Just do it.
amen. I always
Don't
say
like overthink it. Don't wait till you feel like you're totally ready because you're never going to be like totally ready. Just like go for it and learn from your mistakes and figure out what works and what doesn't.
yes, fail it till you nail it. I love that.
Hmm.
Thank you so much, Win.